So now we're gonna start to review the games. As I said, ending the last video, that Modern Warfare 3 have a 1 point score higher than Battlefield 3. You're probably wondering why. So first so I already talked about the campaign, and I said both campaigns of the games were pretty much awful. Um, so now we're gonna go into gameplay. As you know, Call of Duty has followed these 5 games have followed the same trend for 4 years now. So it really gets stale after a while. But they like add like different things, like new weapons, new. It seems like it's more like a DLC, more like than a new game. It seems like they just add different skins, different like sounds. That's the only thing that's really different. These 2 games, they are similar, but they are different. Well, it got really windy for a second. Um, it's just the same like you use vehicles, you you go running around them. Well, you don't run around the map in this game, but it's just pretty much the same thing. There are some things that they like made different, like the sniping is different in this game, and but this is like they add like a few minute things to make the game different, but it's pretty much the same thing, and I'll go over those in a minute. So, all right, so now I'm gonna review the audio of both games. This is where Battlefield shines. If you haven't known already, the Battlefield genre is known for good sounds. It's just everything in Battlefield just sounds so crisp, so realistic. Like just the guns and everything, people shouting crazy junk, and like the vehicles, the airstrikes, like the whole thing is just magnificent. So I gave it a 10 out of 10 for audio. In Call of Duty series, audio's not really that good. Honestly, like it gets the job done, but it's nothing compared to Battlefield. The audio in like Call of Duty is like it's just whatever. Probably if like you have like a surround system, which I don't have, probably the audio is way better. But in Battlefield, the audio is definitely way better. Um, so yeah, I gave the audio like a 7 in Modern Warfare 3 compared to Battlefield's 10. So that's a big difference on the audio. If you're like an audiophile and you like to listen to the sounds or whatever, Battlefield is definitely the game. Compared to Call of Duty, where like the guns just sound weird. Like they either sound too powerful or just weak as hell. Um, so Battlefield 3 gets 1 point compared to Modern Warfare 3's body audio. Alright, so now we're gonna talk about extra like side stuff in the games. So in Modern Warfare 3, they added a new survival mode, which is pretty much like Nazi zombies for the Treyarch games. As you know, the Treyarch games, these 2 games right here, they're known for Nazi zombies. Like I don't know why, but a lot of people just buy the game for Nazi zombies, which is just retarded. If you want to play a zombie game, then get like Resident Evil or something. But yeah, a lot of people buy these games for zombies, which must means that they're doing something right. And in this game, it's not zombies no more. They have special ops, survival, and special ops missions. If you play Modern Warfare 2 Special Ops, the missions are pretty much the same. And if you play Nazi Zombies for Treyarch games, and survival is pretty much the same, except they added more stuff, which is pretty cool. Like there's like you set up defensive parameters, kill streaks. You can call in AI teammates to help you. It's like pretty much the same thing as Nazi Zombies, but the same concept, but like different gameplay. All right, so in Battlefield 3, um, Battlefield 3 is planning on getting an expansion pack pretty soon called Back to Karkaland or something. It's supposed to have like a lot of new weapons and new maps, which I probably might get. But for side content, this game is ways off than Call of Duty, because this game only has campaign and co-op and multiplayer. This like the co-op, it kind of sucks sometimes because people just drop out of nowhere, and it really pisses me fuck off when they drop out of nowhere, because then you have to find another fucking person to play with, and it's guaranteed that they might drop out too. And the campaign is pretty fucking laggy, and it has a lot of bugs in it. If you get like a person who knows what they're doing and doesn't act stupid or doesn't drop, then co-op is pretty fun. Like the sniper mission where y'all each have to use teamwork to like take out enemies. That was pretty cool. But honestly, even though Battlefield only has co-op, while this game has survival and whatchamacallit, survival and missions, which basically really outshines this, which only has one block of side content while this has two. So Modern Warfare 3 definitely shines over Battlefield 3 in the market of side content. Alright, so now we're on about side content. I'm not gonna review the multiplayer just yet. Now I'm gonna review the basically like the user interface. User interface for COD is very simple. There's single player campaign. There's a then there's multiplayer. It's just like a regular menu. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same menu as Modern Warfare 2, but they changed it up. Like the color is different. It's pretty much simple to find multiplayer and stuff like that, and to find like to make a match and find it. It's not really that hard. While on the other hand, Battlefield UI is like kind of it's kind of difficult to get used to, but once you're used to it, it's fine. Like the whole like the game is kind of complicated into a party. Like in the beta, I remember I played the beta for this game, and it's just like it was hard to tell who's in your squad. You have to actively look in the squad section to make sure your people are there and you don't join the game without them. And also like sometimes people in your party get like switched on the other team, which was annoying. And then like finding games, you have to like sometimes you have to look through a server to find it, which it that's good if you want to choose your own game. But if you like just want to jump into a game immediately, then Call of Duty's better for that. So I'll give the point for user interface to Call of Duty over Battlefield. Alright, so now on about so now since I talked about side content, and I talked about the user interface, so I'm gonna end the video here. Actually no, I'm not even gonna end it, I'm just gonna go on. Now I'm gonna talk about the graphics. Alright, so as you know, Call of Duty 4 had pretty good graphics for its time. And then like World at War came out. World at War seemed to have worse graphics, in my opinion. Like the graphics seemed just more bland. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out. They enhanced their engine a little bit, so the graphics did look a little bit crispier in Modern Warfare 2 over like Call of Duty. Like things were more shinier, the maps were bigger, and shit like that. And then Black Ops came out, and it was pretty much the same graphics as World at War. The graphics were worse than Modern Warfare 2. And the just the like everything looked bland, and there was a lot of texture popping, which really made the game look ugly. And now Modern Warfare 3 pretty much uses the same engine as Modern Warfare 2. The engine is the same. Like everything's pretty much the same. Like the graphics look exactly the same, except it's like new textures. So they didn't really improve over graphics too much. And Battlefield Bad Company 2, the graphics were pretty decent. They weren't like nothing to like spaz over. In Battlefield 3, this game has an exception because on consoles it's not as nearly as good as on PC. Because I saw the game on PC and it looks outstanding. Just the whole like the frame rate is 60 frames per second on the PC. Call of Duty is 60 frames per second on both consoles, which this game beats in terms of FPS. It beats it on the console because this game has 30 FPS and this game has 60. But on PC, this game has 60, and the graphics just look amazing. So honestly, I'll give graphics to Battlefield 3 because it is pretty good in console version, but it looks outstanding on PC, which I know most people are gonna get this game for PC because it's made for PC, and this game looks a lot better than Modern Warfare 3 on PC. So I'm gonna give the point to Battlefield 3 for looking good on the PC. So pretty much now these two games are tied. So in the next video, I want to review the multiplayer and like the general gameplay, and I want to give the final verdict on what game is better and what game you should buy. So I'll be back in a couple minutes after these messages. Suckers.